Alright, be back. So I wanna ask everyone, is this like a fair price for dinner? So I got a calzone, and I also got an order of those Sicilian pepperoni rolls that I was telling you about. And yeah, they come in like, we're gonna do a shot. They're in like orders of 6, and they're pretty sizable things as well. And it was like, after the tip, it was $30. And you know, I know people were gonna say, oh, let's go to McDonald's, because it's cheaper at McDonald's. I'm not a big fast food person, though, is the thing. Like, don't get me wrong, you know, I will eat fast food. You know, like, oh, sorry about that. I just saw my levels reach the red. You know, like, I'll get down with some sandwich stuff, you know, like, I'll need some Jimmy John's or, I was about to say Quiznos, but I haven't had Quiznos in a while. I'm not a big Subway person. Jersey Mike's is, like, the best out of all of them. Is my camera angle good? Like, you're not getting too much of overhead, right? I look fine. Well, I don't look fine, but on the cameras I look alright. I look like this. This is not fine. In the words of Mario, this is not okie dokie then. But like, so ordering, I don't know, like, I think $30 is pretty fine. In terms of like pizza spots, because you know, I talked about sandwich stuff. In terms of pizza though, I think hands down the best pizza chain is Domino's. Like, I haven't been to Papa John's.
Blood and thunder. Sub.
Papa Burgers is alright. I don't like the idea of me making my own pizza though. Like, if I go to a restaurant, I want to have the food already made for me to get there. Like, if I'm going out to eat, it's because I'm too lazy to cook. So if I go out to eat, then it's like, well, I'm just gonna come eat pizza then, you know? I want to get on with my food and start eating immediately. Pizza Hut. I've worked at Pizza Hut before, and I've never eaten there again. Not the location I worked at, because there was some gross stuff going on there. Although I do miss the Pizza Hut's pizzone. Like, that was my favorite thing to get for Pizza Hut is their pizzone. And then going on to their cookies and brownies. I like their cookies and brownies Pizza Hut. I don't remember much about their actual pizza though. Their stuffed crust was pretty good. I haven't had Pizza Hut in years though. Yeah, I would say Domino's is by far the best.
It's too far away.
You honestly are going to be hard pressed to beat Domino's Parmesan bites. And Little Caesars is, look, out of all there is no bad pizza. There's good pizza, then there's alright pizza. And Little Caesars is like the bottom of the line alright pizza. Like, you know, I'll still eat Little Caesars, but I'm not gonna be too happy about it. My main issue with it, though, with Little Caesars is they just don't really cut the pizzas all that well. Like, I remember, I actually have a story. Back when my brother and I lived together, I picked up a pizza for us, and I got home with it, and it was, you know, half-ass cut. Like, the pizza itself was, like, maybe they introduced this pizza to a pizza cutter for 2 seconds. Like, you know, it's like the most offer there cut. And so, you know, my brother, he took out our pizza cutter and he started cutting it. And I just remember, I actually heard like a Minecraft tink. Like, you know, when the item breaks in Minecraft, that little tink it makes?
It's too far away.
So I heard that, then I heard, my brother made it sound, it was like, oh. And I was like, what happened? It's like, the pizza cutter broke. And I went over to look, and yeah, like our pizza cutter just disintegrated. And it's like, what happened? So Little Caesars broke our pizza cutter. Some gloves. And you know, Little Caesars pizza tends to be a bit on the undercooked side of things. But you know, it's still. I actually remember at first I didn't really like Domino's because of the square slices. But now I'm just like, ooh, Domino's. I don't care how you're cut. And I do still prefer actual crust pizza. Because I'm a huge fan of bread. And crust is literally just bread with extra seasonings in it. And by the way, if you're all curious, yes, I do like pineapple on my pizza. Hawaiian pizza is good, and like one of my go-to orders with Domino's is, I don't remember the name of it, but it's Alfredo sauce. It's got what is it? I know it's Alfredo sauce. It's got jalapeno. I'm pretty sure it has bacon on it, pepperoni, and pineapple. Man, I just started salivating and all that.
What?
And you know, I'm gonna throw it out there. I do prefer white sauce over red sauce. Alfredo sauce over red sauce. I don't know if that's like some huge groundbreaking what? Like it is with a pineapple on pizza. Which, by the way, pineapple is not the worst ingredient for a pizza. Well, what is it, Leo? Y'all ever have pickle on a pizza?
Something you doing?
Like, I am not a pickle hater. I don't like pickles, but I'm not gonna turn my nose on them. But pickle on a pizza, it makes the pizza too acidic. I remember I was in college, right? And the cafeteria at the college for dinner, they always had pizza. And I like pizza, so I'd always get the pizza. Then one day it was like a cheeseburger pizza. Which, by the way, is there any other more American sounding thing than that? What do you want in your pizza? Cheeseburger. And it had pickle on it. And also add mustard too, which also added to the acidity of it. But yeah, I don't know, pickle on pizza, that just turns my nose, you know? And you know, again, like, I don't mind pickle. If I'm eating a sandwich and there's pickle on it, I'm gonna eat the pickle. If I'm eating fish sticks or fish fillets, I'm gonna have tartar sauce, which is pickle and mayo with other stuff. And like I've noticed, like pickles are kind of like a gender thing where most women I know of like pickles and most men I know of hate pickles, and so it's like, huh, wonder what's going on there. I think my favorite pickle is probably bread and butter. Like, I don't like very high acidity foods. Is that a word, acidity? I prefer my foods less acidic. Which is kind of weird because I love lemon. Actually, as a kid, I remember for a snack, I'll just eat a lemon. Like, you know, I'd take a lemon and I would grab some salt. And that's really the key. If you're gonna eat some lemons, have some salt with it. And I would eat everything except for the seeds. I would eat the lemon peel. Are y'all getting hungry now that I'm talking about food? Are y'all eating something right now, so it's not bothering you as much?
Some. No talk.
Can we reach 15 at the end of the episode?
Look top, look front, fight well.
Maybe? Yeah, I'll push it for a bit. Did anyone ever have any restaurants that they did not like growing up? And so, I don't know if it's I didn't like it or if I was trained not to like it. But Burger King was always a restaurant that I never liked. And I remember growing up, my mom hated, and she still does, Burger King. And from what I have heard and seen in YouTube videos is Burger King is very much so a polarizing restaurant. Like, some people like Burger King, other people don't. I've always viewed Burger King as like a cheap knockoff McDonald's. I've been McDonald's before. The one fast food chain I will say that's underrated, Arby's. Like, I don't eat fast food anymore, like I said, but Arby's is like my go-to fast food spot. But like, you know, hearing people talking about Arby's, people hate on Arby's, man, and it's like, why? Have you ever had fresh Arby's curly fries? Like, a fresh batch of curly fries from Arby's is untouchable. Get out of here, McDonald's. Your fries are nowhere near as good. Just, you know, that fresh from the fryer crispiness. And add in some of their Arby's sauce. And then, of course, you know, you can't talk about fast food without talking about the big dog, Taco Bell. Taco Bell is like the fast food restaurant. When you ask someone, oh hey, what's your favorite fast food spot? You're basically saying, aside from Taco Bell, because that's going to be everyone's go-to answer. You might have the occasional off-brand, well, I like McDonald's more.
It's too far
But
away.
I feel like the overwhelming majority of people say Taco Bell is their go-to restaurant. And, you know, if I was Taco Bell, I would be upset because one of the big reasons we'd go to Taco Bell because of their specialty Mountain Dew, the Baja Blast. But now Baja Blast is in the stores. So it's like, man, that was our draw. The Baja Blast was one of the biggest reasons we go to the Taco Bell. Now that Walmart just has it on their shelves, it's like, damn it. Ooh. And one restaurant I never really got into was Wendy's. Like, you remember how I was talking about how Burger King is knockoff McDonald's? I view Wendy's as a knockoff Arby's. You know, they're both restaurants with red roofs. They both have very similar interior design. The only difference between the two of them is Wendy's has a girl mascot, and Arby's... Does Arby's even have a mascot? Because I know they got that one guy. We have the meats. Sorry for blowing the radio out again. I'm trying to keep an eye on my levels right now. Man, do you know what restaurant I kind of miss? Really quick wrapping up is Long John Silver's. The KFC near me used to have Long John Silver's attached to it. And I used to love their fish. Like, Long John Silver's is like the reason I would go to the KFC.
Blood and thunder.
KFC though, it's just too greasy for me, isn't it?
Look, Tom. Strength and honor. May your blades never dull.
It's okay.